And welcome back to Primetime News. A special welcome to folks on OneSpotMedia.com. National and religious leaders in Jamaica have joined the rest of the world in paying tribute to Pope Francis, who died on Monday. The Pope is the head of the Roman Catholic Church, which has close to 1.5 billion followers worldwide. The Pope was recently released from hospital. He had been ailing. Now he died of a stroke and heart failure.
Cari fratelli e sorelle, buona Pasqua.
Dear brothers and sisters, Happy Easter. Few words from the increasingly frail Pope during his final public appearance Easter Sunday. In Christianity, Easter Sunday marks the resurrection of Jesus Christ. Then this Monday morning.
Dear brothers and sisters, with deep sorrow I must announce the death of our Holy Father, Francis.
The announcement of the death of Pope Francis today comes as a shock for Archbishop of Kingston, the Most Reverend Kenneth Richards.
In the midst of the shock, there's a gratitude that we give for his life, service to God and humanity. He has made an indelible mark through his pastoral approach with respect to the church's apostolate, always showing that compassion and solidarity with people, especially the poor and those on the margins of society.
He even met the US Vice President yesterday, so I was expecting him to make a slow but complete recovery. But then when we realized that Pope Francis only had one lung, a lot of people may not know that. So to have that one lung affected with bronchitis, with pneumonia, meant that he was flying on one wing, if you see what I mean.
In the meantime, General Secretary of the Jamaica Council of Churches, Reverend Newton Dixon, says Pope Francis was admired throughout the Christian faith.
He was revered and he was beloved by many persons, many Christians, both Catholic and Protestant. We recall his strong and sometimes strident ethical positions, especially with regards to climate justice, with regards to human dignity, in particular the issue of human trafficking. We recall his strong advocacy for peace.
Pope Francis's ascension to the papacy heralded many firsts. Francis was the first pope from the Americas or the Southern Hemisphere. He was from Argentina. His predecessor was the first pope to retire voluntarily in almost 600 years, and for almost a decade, the Vatican Gardens hosted 2 popes. Many Catholics had assumed the new pontiff would be a younger man, but Cardinal Bergoglio was already in his 70s when he became pope in 2013. He had presented himself as a compromise candidate, appealing to conservatives with orthodox views on sexual matters. From the moment of his election, Francis indicated he would do things differently. He received his cardinals informally and standing, rather than seating on the papal throne. Clad simply in white, he bore a new name which paid homage to Saint Francis of Assisi, the 13th century preacher and animal lover. He was determined to favor humility over pomp and grandeur. He shunned the papal limousine and insisted on sharing the bus taking other cardinals home. In his sermons, he called for social inclusion and criticized governments that failed to pay attention to the poorest in society. His last act as head of the Roman Catholic Church was to appear on Easter Sunday on the balcony of St. Peter's Square, waving at thousands of worshippers after weeks in hospital with double pneumonia. Prime Minister Andrew Holness and Leader of the Opposition Mark Golding have both paid tribute to Pope Francis. He was 88 years old. Back